Have you ever looked back and realized that most people don't stay broke because they can't make money? They stay broke because they never learned to speak the language of money. Wait, you can't learn the language you never talk about. You can't master a game that you never play. So start talking about it. Ask questions. Talk to people who think about investments, business, taxes, tax strategies. Not just people that sit around and gossip and talk about sports and sneakers, because the people that you surround yourself with will either teach you how to grow or convince you to stay comfortable where you are. But the choice is yours. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a few small habits that I wish I knew in my 20s to get rich in my 30s. First one, I need you to start getting in the habit of creating more and consuming less. Now, in my 20s, I stopped consuming so much bullshit and I started actually creating. I made a personally what not to do list. I didn't make a to-do list. I made a list of things that I would not do. I stopped mindlessly scrolling on social media. I stopped chasing distractions and women. I stopped going on dates. I stopped consuming other people's dreams and I started creating. I started creating content. I started creating programs. I started creating systems. I started building skills. And that's what I mean by create more, consume less. Because when you shift from consumer to creator, the world will start to shift around you because suddenly your time, guess what? It matters. Your energy, guess what? It matters. Your attention becomes currency. So learn a skill, learn video editing. I keep telling you this. Learn coding, learn marketing, learn fucking what Casanat do with streaming. All right, learn something that makes you valuable in the marketplace. Because reality is they tell you that follow your passion. Passion doesn't pay bills, but you know what do? Skills pay bills. But consuming and consumption, that's just somebody else's bills. You're paying for somebody else every time you consume stuff. Number two, you have to learn to say no. Get in the habit of being comfortable with disappointing people by saying no. One of the most powerful financial decisions that you'll ever make is learning to say, I can't. No, unfortunately, that doesn't align with what I have going on. No distractions, no extra responsibilities that don't align. Say no to being a yes man when your plate's already full. All right, because every yes, it has a cost. And sometimes that cost is your focus. Ask yourself the next time before you agree to anything, is this helping me reach my goals or is this pulling me further away from them? And if it's pulling you, guess what? You got to say no. That one question alone will save you so many years, so much energy of wasted time. Number three, get in the habit. All right, this goes with number two, get in the habit of protecting your energy. Energy is sacred. You need to distance yourself from people who do not add value. That's simple. If your homies, they only calling you to talk about who fell off, who lit, sports, bars, girls, who's messy, they're not building anything. When is the last time, genuinely, I want you to think about this. When is the last time you and your group of friends got together, had lunch, and you sat down and you talked about wealth building? You talked about skills, you talked about money. When is the last time you did that? When is the last time you talked about saving? When is the last time y'all got together and talked about your investments portfolio and his and actually building something together? If it hasn't happened, it is probably time to move on. Genuinely. Love you, bro, but this is where I am. Number four, get in the habit of wearing the same clothes. Now, I know this one sounds crazy as hell, but it's real, and I'm gonna explain why. I started wearing the same rotation of clothes and outfits every week. Why? Because every morning when I wake up, I need all of my decision-making, sales, my energy focused on building wealth, not on picking out what I need to wear. It saves me time, it saves me brain powers, and it saves me a lot of goddamn money. It keeps me mentally sharp on what actually matters. Imagine getting up and you have to figure out 15, 20 minutes what pants I need to wear, what shoes and what tie. You could be using that time to really focus on the skills and shit that you need to focus on. You need to start thinking rich long enough for it to manifest. Don't waste so much time trying to figure out what you need to wear. Look at fucking Bill Gates and what's the dude that got Instagram and Mark Zuckerberg? T-shirt, jeans, bro. Number five, practice gratitude. This is my favorite one. And it's important because if you can't appreciate the $20 that you do have, I promise you'll never be trusted with $20,000. You'll never get it. You're not appreciative or grounded in what you already have. You'll never be able to attract more. Gratitude keeps your spirit grounded. So men who can't practice gratitude for where they are, they'll never attract more. It's simple because your mind amplifies what it focuses on. Start seeing what's going on right now instead of everything that's going wrong. Focus on what's going right. That's how you attract more abundance, by vibrating on appreciation and not desperation. Number 6, you need the habit of understanding money flow. Invest, save, and then spend. Most people do that completely backwards. They spend and then they try to save whatever they have left. I flipped it. All right, I invest. When my money come in, I invest it, then I save, and then whatever is left is my spending money. Think about that. Now, before I ever touch a dollar, a percentage goes directly to my investments and my long-term high-yield savings account. Because money is a soldier, and every soldier, guess what, should be sent to war with the mission. It's not just sitting there. If you got soldiers and little dollars just sitting around, you're losing because the dollar is losing its value every single day. Number 7, start tracking your spending. I know this is hard. It feels like dieting of some sort, but this will be pivotal. All right, start tracking your money like your life depends on it, because it does. I break mine into 3 categories. I got foundational. This is my bills, necessities, stability. I got fun. This is my travel, experiences, self-rewards, gifts. And then I got my future, my investments, educations, and my growth. Every single dollar should have a destination before it leaves your hands. Put it into one of those 3 categories, and I promise you'll start to really, just see where you're spending or where your money is going. Number 8, study money weekly. Every single week, I study money. Whether that's a book, whether that's a podcast, YouTube video, going to talk to my bank lady people, a conversation with one of my rich friends. Every single week, I am learning something new about money because the economy changes, strategies evolve, and your relationship with money reflects your relationship with your emotions. If you overspend, it's not just because you lack poor math skills. It's emotional. Most people are trying to buy validation or relief from whatever they've been through. Start healing that and you'll start saving more. Number 9, you have to start ignoring the opinions of broke people. I didn't say poor people, I said broke people. Stop letting people who have given up on their dreams talk you out of yours. The reason most people stay broke is because they are afraid of the judgment. They are afraid of their broke friends judging them for doing the things that it takes to get rich. Think about that. But once you stop caring about the opinions of fucking broke people, your life expands. You'll walk alone for a while, but solitude makes you solid. You can't spell solitude without solid. Think about that. Number 10. Learn new skills. Now, your first investment should be not into the stock market, not into a savings account. It should be into you, all right? Take your first few dollars and learn a skill that increases your income. And then after that, do it again. I told you, learn about this AI editing and design websites and copywriting. Learn real estate, take that course, whatever it is. Don't buy more clothes. Don't buy that vacation, buy skills, because nobody can take your skills away ever. And like I told you in the beginning, skills is what pays bills. Now that is your real security. I don't care what stock market crash and what crypto did what. Your skills are gonna be with you forever. Number 11, after you've done most of these, now you need to learn to build multiple streams of income. Now, when I say I'm rich, I don't mean just got one source of income or one company that made me a lot of money. I got brand deals, real estate, restaurant revenue, affiliate marketing, online courses. I have every month 5 different checks coming in, 6 different checks. But I didn't build them all at once. I built them one by one. And once one became sufficient and stable on its own, I then moved to the next. So you build one stream until it flows without you, and then you build another. Now that's how wealth multiplies. And then the last habit that I want you guys to get into is just start. That's all, just start. Here's the truth. Ready isn't a feeling, it is a decision. You don't have to have it all figured out to start. Start now you can always come back and dress it up and make it look good. All right, start small, start broke, start messy, but just start. Hesitation has killed more dreams than failures ever did. The fact that you wouldn't even start has killed your dream before you even tried to fail. Don't let that be you. If you're waiting on a sign, if you're waiting on a paycheck, or if you're waiting for the market, don't. Just get out there. Start, promise you. And the earlier you start, better off you'll be, because you have more time to adjust and make fucking adjustments when you're younger. So if you're in your 20s right now, start planting those seeds, because your 30s, they will harvest whatever you water today. And remember, don't chase money, chase mastery. Money follows mastery every single time. I hope this video helps. Peace.